tutorial. Now, Game Maker is a program that you can use to make 2D Flash games and other games like platformers, and when you get advanced enough you can make a sort of Duke Nukem or Doom old style sort of video game. Now I'm going to open up Game Maker and make a basic game with you guys today. So you go Start, Programs, Game Maker. Okay, so on Game Maker, it's going to pop up like this, and usually you'd get a startup like this game. This thing. You don't really need it, alright? So now we got this and all this, and you might think, yes, it's a bit confusing, but once you learn how to use it, it's not. Okay, so first thing you want to do is you want to go over to the little red Pac-Man. You want to click it. This opens up a sprite menu, which is where you make all your characters' basic things, and I'm going to name it, well, I need to pick a sprite first, so I'll go load sprite, and I'm not really, well, actually I'm going to look around for a sprite that I want, so let's look for one. Let's make a Apple game, well, tutorial game. Okay, so first we need an object, like a wall. So this is going to be basically our thing we need to pick up. Well, not pick up, sorry. Basically our wall around our game. So I'm going to go sprite name and type wall. Okay, so now we got our wall. So now we got to put all the other sprites in. So I will just load them quickly. Put apple. I'll make 2 fruit, just to make the game a little bit hard. Strawberries, because I like strawberries. I spelled that wrong. That's a Star Wars line. Okay, so and then we need a bomb. So basically, the end thing. Okay, now we got our sprites. We got to make it into an object. So we'll click Create Object. So now we need the wall, and this is going to be our wall thing. So we'll just name it Object Wall. And basically, this allows you to use it in the game. See, sprites are just basically a picture. An object is what it actually is. So now, all I just got to click is solid, because that's all the wall will be, and basically this is going to stop any object going through it. Now I need to make an apple object. Now what this is well, the apple object. Okay, so you click add event, and this is basically all the events to let them know, like let the object be, like sort of like an object AI. So I'm going to click create event, and then I'm going to go, let's just go move 3, I'll go 0 to 360. Hopefully this works. I'm not sure. I'm going to put speed 6, and then I'm just going to click OK. Now I'm not sure this is actually going to work, so oops, wrong thing. So, and then I'm going to add reverse horizontal and reverse vertical. That way if it hits something, it's just going to reverse. Okay, now I'm just going to make a room, and making a room is basically the sort of tiles of the game. Now I'm going to do this to see if our game works. Oh, wrong place. Now I'm going to put a link in the description in later episodes where to download Game Maker. Freaking I'm stuffing this all up, eh? Okay, made our first room. I'm going to go object apple. Now in settings you can change the room name, so I'm going to call it, well, first room. Okay, then I'm going to click OK, and then I'm going to click this little green arrow here to run game. Now the red arrow also runs the game, but it runs it in a debug mode, which I really don't know how to use yet. Okay, so see, crap, I did that wrong. Okay, so go back, well, as you see, it went through the wall. So you gotta go back in your object, go add event, go collision with wall, and then you gotta move all these settings, so just delete them, and move them to the wall. So rebound of object. Now we'll try it again, see if it works. Okay, so as you can see, it just bounces straight forward, which I'll have to fix. Okay, so my suggestion, give me a sec. See, okay, now back in here, you delete this and put bounce. So, and you're clicking on precise and make it funner, and against a solid object because the wall is solid. What was that? Oh, sister. Sisters these days, they're so annoying. So yeah. Now let's see if this works. I'm not sure, but we can try it. See, this thing's all about experimentation. Okay, so it bounces. Now, to make it move in any other direction, we're going to change this, so we're going to delete it, and we're going to change it to the red one. And then we're just going to click all the directions. And we're going to set the speed to, let's say about 6. Okay? Then we're going to click OK. Now let's test it. Okay, so that worked. Now let's try it one more time. Well, sort of works. Let me try something else. Bounce, not precisely all objects. These are all your, okay, I forgot to explain this. This panel over here is all your, like, sort of commands and controls and sort of AI sort of objection thingamabobbers. You'll need to use these for, like, when you're making platformers or a game like we're making. So now I'm going to add event, and this is going to allow us to all gain points. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click left mouse button, because that's the one I'm going to use, and I'm going to write jump to random. Now what this is going to do is when we click on it, hopefully it's going to randomly jump a spot. So let's try, see if that works. See, it jumps to a random spot, so it works. Now we want to make it so when we do it, it will give us points, right? So we got to go to score, and we got to go to this little button here, which is set score. Now we got to go to new score, and we'll set it to, I'm going to say 500 because I like that number, and I'm going to go relative. Now when you click relative, what it's going to do is it's just going to add it. So when you click it again, like I'll show you in a second, it's going to add points. Now watch the little score up the top of my screen where my arrow is, and watch what happens when I click on the apple. See? What? Nibbles. Niblets! Fucking niblets! I don't know what that was. Okay, so let's go. Make it 10 and take it off relative. I'm going to try something. So now what I'm going to do is, this is just a test if something works. I'm going to duplicate the object, and I'm going to change this object to strawberry. Now I'm going to go in the first room and add a strawberry. Now after I test this, I'm going to end the video, and then I'm going to make part 2. Okay? Just because I'm weird like that. See? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go to object 2, and I'm going to go relative score. Oh, looky here. Okay, so when you click on the apple, it does nothing. When you click on the strawberry, it added a score then. I don't know why it didn't. Huh. It's weird. It's got scored 10 relative. Ah!